friends, it's Carolyn Zook here with C6 Stitch, and today we're going to do a flip through of the 2025 Across Stitch Christmas called Comfort and Joy. I am so excited to look at this with you. I've flipped through it very briefly once, but I'm excited to dig in, and I'm excited about this cover photo. I love this. I mean, how many Santa cross stitches can you have? But like, look at him. I can hear those bells jingle jangling. And the light post in the back, I love him. I love him so much. So I'm excited to go over that. Let me show you, and I'll try to remember to put this in the description box down below because we always have questions about how do I get my hands on one. I'm on some list somewhere. I don't know how I got on it. I did not sign myself up, but they just must know a sucker when they see one. So this number, 1-800-713-1239. Call them and see if you can be added to the Craftways. It's Craftways Corporation. See if you can be added to their list. Now, this always comes with each year. So what they do is each year they send it to you with an invoice, and you decide if you want to keep it or not. If you don't want to keep it, you have to return it. Obviously. If you do want to keep it, you pay the invoice. And I will tell you, I don't think they take online payments. Maybe if you called them, you could do a payment over the phone. I still have to write a check. Like, I have a very small checkbook. I only write checks for very few things, and this is one of them. But this always comes with a free gift. And so this year's free gift is the Craftways Village Square. So you get all 12 of these designs of these little village. Very cute. It looks like on here they stitched them on plastic canvas so that they would make cute ornaments. But of course you can do it however you want to. And they give the sizes up there. So that was the freebie that came with it. Now, let's get in. I'm excited. They always, like, looking right off. Look at that. We'll get there, but, like, I love that. So they always break it down into sections. So our first section is called Tuxedo Christmas. And these are the biggest pictures. So what they do is they show the pictures first, and then they get into the charts. So I won't be able to tell you all the details, but it's a pretty thick book, so that's probably okay. But Ye Merry Gentlemen is here. That's really fun. Just very different. Like, that's not one that you see. And I would say that one you could get away with for like New Year's too, right? Here's Santa. It's Santa's portrait. There he is. Isn't he beautiful? He just looks so realistic. And then on the other page is the Fa La 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 La. Really pretty. That's called Classical Christmas. And there's beads on that one. And maybe some metallics. It's hard to tell, right? This one is Peace Dove. So Peace Dove. It says love, joy, and peace. Here's this one. Which is so pretty. That is Glimmering in Gold. And then this next one is Poinsettias and Snowflakes. And it looks like it's like a table mat. Like for the center of your table or something like that. And then we have Quilt Block Blizzard. So there are 4 snowflakes. So I want to be careful not to. Here we go. 4 different snowflakes. It looks like they probably stitched it several times, or each one twice maybe, for your tree, for your ornaments for your tree. But aren't those beautiful? Those are 45 by 45, and you can mix and match. It does call for DMC light effects, but you could use any metallic that you like. Okay, the Santa's portrait one, I just want to give you the size, 200 by 200, and it's full coverage. But I love him. Holy crap, that's a huge chart. Okay, the ornament Glimmering in Gold ornament calls for mean, regular DMC. I'm looking to see if there's any metallic. No metallic. I mean, you could make it metallic. Okay. The Merry Gentleman one, because that looks big too. Let's see how big that is. 164 by 153. But it's fun. Okay, so this next section, Candy, if you're watching the 614 Stitcher, this is your section, Snow Much Fun. Look at these snowmen here. How fun is that? Look at those bright colors. Really pretty. Freshly Fallen Family, it's called. That's cute. Hot Cocoa Cafe. So a little pillow. Super cute. Open all winter. And then the next one is called Skate Date. Look at those snowmen skating. How cute is that? Skate Date. Then we have Bearing Gifts. So they're all snowmen in this, or mostly snowmen so far. How cute is that? With a scarf. And then Kisses from Heaven. Kisses, snowflakes. I'll just turn it around to read it. I can't read it. Snowflakes are kisses from heaven. That makes sense. So that's really cute. Then we have a pair of, it looks like mittens that are stitched on plastic canvas. Look at those fun colors. And then we have a bookmark here. Snow Better Day to Read. Chill out with a good book. Those are great. Those would make great stocking stuffers. The Skate Date one is 54 stitches wide, yes, by 97 stitches high. So not that big. I mean, there's quite a bit of stitching in them, but not that big. So that is fun. The bookmarks are 29 stitches wide by 71 high. So those are pretty small. So you could do that quickly. Oh my gosh, I love this. Cranberry and evergreen. Look at this. Noel with all the floral. Oh my goodness gracious. Beautiful. I love those colors. That's called Natural Noel. Natural Noel. Here's another Santa, Woodland Santa. This is called Woodsy Wanderer. So he's in the trees, walking through the forest with his little forest friends there. So that's cute. And on the next page is Make a Statement. And now this is a really pretty banner. Peace, love, joy, joy, love, peace. I heard it backwards. And you see how they have it as a banner on their mantle. And you could even cut out just like a design or fabric or something to go in between each one if you want it to be a little bit longer. This next one is Missile Totally Merry. I think it's really pretty. Mistletoe. See, because mistletoe is, I know it's poisonous to cats. I assume it's also poisonous to dogs. I'm not sure, but this would be safe as long as they don't get into your floss. And this other one is Cranberry Sampler. Look at those colors. But you could easily change those colors if you want like a more traditional Christmas red, Christmas green. You could easily change those up. Or if you want to just change the colors, that would be easy to do. I'm going to need my paper here. This is a caddy wrap. I think it's very pretty. It's just like a little jar wrap. So that's pretty. That one, the wrap, it's got to be pretty small. 126 wide by 27 high for the full design. But it also depends on how big your, how many rotations or repetitions, repeats you're gonna make. This is the 5th flip through video in a row I've made, and I'm doing all of these on the same day that I did my regular floss tube. So bear with me. The Noel that I saw, that one is 88 by 88, so not that big either. Okay, Santa Wandering Through the Woods. He is 100 stitches wide by 115 high. Okay. Now, this next one is Santa's, or this section is Night Before Christmas, and this is called Santa's Here. That looks like Doreen Jones, doesn't it? Santa's Here. Isn't that cute? That's cute. Santa's Here. Bright lights. So these are berries. Oh, they made, how cute is that? They made Christmas lights into berries. So that's really cute. And then look at this scene. Goodness and Light, it's called. Do you hear what I hear? And they put it in a trifold frame. Oh, that is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then this next one is just called Merry Christmas. It looks like they put it in an oval tray. That would look really pretty hanging on the wall. It looks like there might be even some metallic in there. Yeah, it looks like it. We'll check it out when we get there. Hung by the mantle. So there's a couple stockings here, of course. Those are really pretty. And I love this next one. Light a candle. I really, really love that one. So I'll be marking that one for sure. This next one is Have a Magical Christmas. It's called Magical Christmas, and it's a little hoop finish. Super cute. And then there's some little ornaments. It looks like a series of 4. So those are fun. I love the fireplace one right down here. So those are fun. Milk and cookies for Santa. Those ornaments are about 46 wide by 47 high. They vary, but the biggest ones are 47 by 47, so they're not very big. The tray, the Merry Christmas tray oval, is 197 wide by 197 high. And it does call for DMC light effects. So I know a lot of people have a hard time working with those. So you could use Kreinik or Petite Treasure braid, whatever you prefer. Santa, or the little girl coming down the stairs, Santa's Here. That one is 133 wide by 180 high. Lots of DMC in that one, but it's a really cute one. The candle one is 108 wide by 132 high. And then that Do You Hear What I Hear, that trifold. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. That one is, does it tell us the whole thing? No, each piece, okay, so each piece, so it's 90 stitches high, and each piece is 62 wide. So you could stitch it all in one piece. But if you want to do it the way they did it, you would basically do three different pieces. So it's 62 wide by 90 high for each of them. So that is fun. Okay, this next section, I feel like they always have like a non-traditional colorway section, and that's this. Festive and Funky, it's called. Look at that fun. Penguin and polar bear going for a sled ride. With the Aurora Borealis. Oh, this is gorgeous. Are you kidding me right now? I'm in so much trouble, you guys. Look how beautiful that is. I might even like that better than the Noel one. I like the Noel one, but like there's mushrooms in it and stuff. And I mean, I could change them out, but I'm just saying, like, oh, that's beautiful. Wreathy Welcome, that's called. Oh, it's small though. Look, it's hanging off a doorknob. It's small. Okay. Well, we could do both. This next one is called City Sidewalks. City Sidewalks. How fun is that? I love the like pink and aqua buildings. That's fun. All is bright. Wait until you see this angel. Oh, look at that. Don't you just love those bright colors? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love that. Snazzy samplers. So these are like little mini ornaments or hoop finishes. Just like little winter samplers. Those don't have to be Christmas, right? Ooh, glitter and glamour. Now you're talking. My father's mother was very big into like glitz and glam, like glittery, glammy, shiny stuff. I think that got passed down to me a little bit. Look at that. Aren't those beautiful? This looks like something my grandmother would love. This next one is called Showstopper Topper. Oh, they put it on top of a Christmas tree, like as the topper. That's really pretty. That would look pretty just hanging on your wall. For me, my Christmas tree toppers always have to be the kind that light up or that you put lights in. My Christmas trees always have to have a lighted top. Okay, this next one is called Candy Colored Storefront. And they put it around like a little candy jar, which is cute. That would be easy to do. And then we have some biscornus called Bold Biscornu. Look at those fun colors. Stockings, some trees, and the word joy is on that far left one. Okay, the biscornus, each piece, you have to do a top and a bottom. So each top is 44 by 44, and the bottom, of course, is 44 by 44. That angel that we saw, All Is Bright, she is 90 stitches wide by 112 high. She's not that big. It's French knots. Bunch of backstitch, but whatever. City Sidewalks is 179 wide by 90 high. Does call for light effects, but again, you can change it out. Okay, that wreath that I gasped at, yeah, it's only 70 stitches wide by 68 high. Now, it is pretty confetti heavy. Calls for beads, and it calls for cry neck. Yeah, we're probably going to do that one, folks. Okay. Oh, and the glitter glamour. Let's see if I can show you this one. Sorry, I was trying to show you without showing you the pattern. I didn't do a great job. That one is 65 stitches wide by 108 high. So not very big. Okay, I think this is the last section because it's getting kind of thin. It's called Whimsical Woodland. I want to like this one, but there's just something a little creepy about it to me. That's just to me. It's cute. Don't you think? Like, I don't know. It's very cute. But there's just something a little off. Not the design itself. The design itself is darling. I think it's the animals. Okay, so this next one is called Enchanting Embroidery. And this is a great way if you are looking to get into embroidery. These are really cute, especially all together. Like, they're just fast little, I'm assuming they're fast. I don't know. Just backstitching, right? Little ornaments. And you get 5 of them. So that's cool. I think those are darling. This next one is called Golden Greens. Again, you could probably change to any color that you want. Bright, happy, jolly, jingle, it says. But any color that you like for Christmas or that fits your home decor, you could change those colors easily. Ooh, this is pretty. This is a stand-up tree. Ornaments and Foliage, it's called. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I like those colors a lot. And then this next one is called High Energy Frolics. Now, these are pretty cute. I love the fabric that they're on. That, like, kind of light, or not light, like blue charcoal. So we have a bear, a fox, another bear, and a bunny, maybe? Do I know my animals yet? Not really. This is called Bringing Home the Tree, and they have, oh, it's cute. It's small. It's 68 by 28, and they've made it as like a tea towel topper. See, isn't that cute? And you can kind of see how they finished it there. But you could do anything. That's so cute, and that won't take you very long because it's so small. That is cute. Okay, so the ones that I said was a little bit creepy, they are called Twinkle and Honey. It's 200 by 200. It's full coverage. No, there's some white space in there. No, it's not full coverage. I take that back. There's some Algerian eyelets, Algerian star. We could do those. There's some French knots. There's some beads. It's cute. I want you to stitch it. The embroidery, how do we do that? I think you trace. Yeah, put a sheet of white tissue paper in the hoop on top of the fabric and tear away as you stitch. So I think you have to like trace over the designs. They give them to you here. Trace over the designs on tissue paper and then stitch it and then rip it away. Okay, that is everything. What do you think of this? Let me know. There's some other ones here. I feel like I went through it kind of fast. And so let me know. I had my heart stopped for a moment because I thought I didn't hit record. But I did. So good. Okay, so let me know what you think for 2025 Cross Stitch Christmas. And again, I will put the phone number down below. So if you want to get on their list, you can call them and ask to be added. Let me know your thoughts. If there's anything you're going to stitch, there's several things I'm going to stitch in here. I'm so excited. But I will talk to you next time. And thanks so much for watching. Bye.